Not all families can afford school supplies when school picks up again next month, but help is on the way. The United Way has launched its annual Back to School Supply Drive.
Such a great program.
It is.
You hear the stories, and there's lines for blocks and blocks and blocks. So today, Madam President of the United Way, Christy Huber and Erica Nygaard join us today to talk about this great event. So first off, thank you to both you guys for all that you do in our community. I know it makes a huge impact, so thank you for doing that.
Well, thank you for inviting us. We are so excited. Last week we had our big kickoff. We were over at Shields. They're a big partner for us. They help us get lots of backpacks, and we had a really great event. We had a young man, Chris. He spoke and he just talked a little bit about what it meant to him as a child to be able to go and to be able to receive these school supplies. And now he's a student at NDSU and he's doing really well. He's speaking at 1 Million Cups this week and just talking about what a difference this makes for families in need.
Can you share some of that story with us?
Absolutely. So he and his family, they actually moved here from Africa, and they were a family that was a family of 9. They were a big family. Chris, as a young man, he was working outside the home very early. I think he was working at Culver's, and he was trying to support his family, but he said, you know, that for his family, it really made a difference to be able to have those school supplies, because when school started, they were looking at, you know, do we pay rent? Do we have enough money for food? The kids are working, everybody's working, and still they weren't able to make ends meet. And so for this family, the school supply drive really meant a lot to him to be able to start the first day of school on the right foot.
And Erica, this story is not, you know, a single story. The numbers are, Chris mentioned it, there's long lines, so the need is huge.
It's huge, yeah. So last year we were able to give over 6,000 backpacks away full of supplies. And this year we want to do the same. So our goal is another 6,000. And truly, like he said, the line is just all the way down the Fargo Dome, wrapped around, and people get there so early in the morning for our Saturday distribution. It's just crazy to see how many people come out.
So you dropped the number 6,000, like you go through it. Could you give away 10, 12, 20,000, do you think? Or?
I think 6,000 that's our goal for this year. You know, we just want to make sure that we have enough supplies and we are able to give away to people who need them.
And Christy, I feel like you kind of alluded to this, but it's not just the family needing it and not being able to afford it. For a child to go to school without a backpack, it's an emotional situation as well.
Well, and I think a lot of people think about the little kiddos, but this is also, we have backpacks that we fill for middle school students and also high school students. And actually, about 48% of the students that received the backpacks last year were actually middle and high school students. And so when you think about how important it is going to school, the self-esteem, the self-confidence that you need in order to really be ready to start the first day of school on the right foot and be there and have those tools, this is a huge piece for those families. And so we're really excited that our community, they just come together, they get really excited about this. And you know, at United Way we talk about the power of community realized, and that's what happens when the community comes together. And so we're hopeful that we will have many people from the community that hear this today and want to actually participate, because we make it very easy.
Yeah, the school supplies are in stores already. How do people help out?
Yeah, so between now and August 1st, you can drop off your supplies at the Fargo Dome, West Acres, also at any First International Bank and Trust locations, any Gate City Bank locations, and all Marvin locations. So you really have a plethora of options of where you want to drop off your supplies. But yeah, they're all due on August 1st. So it's really
anything
exciting.
specific that you're looking for? I mean, backpacks?
Yeah, well, backpacks is obviously our number one thing we need. We can't do the backpack drive without backpacks. But it's also really important that we have notebooks and folders and scissors, all of those like essential needs to get those kiddos on the right foot.
We also know, though, that some people, they're busy, they're out at the lake, they're on vacations, they're doing things, and if you just want to make it really easy, you can actually give online at unitedwaycastclay.org, and for $20, a donation of $20, we can fill an entire backpack with all of the school supplies, just because of the generosity of our community, and also because we're able to purchase those school supplies at volume, and so we can make those dollars go. That's part of what we do really well at United Way. We make a big impact together with the community, and we make those dollars go further. So it's easy to do, to be a part of it if they just want to give $20 online, we can make that happen.
Give me the website one more time, please.
UnitedWayCastClay.org.
Thank you for what you do, and we'll have you back on so we can get an update when it gets closer to the deadline as well.
That'd be perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Stay with us. Coming up next, how to score a grateful